this is truly the best in performance and luxury. Painted cladding and lower bumpers with a good mix of gloss black and chrome accents. 21-inch painted and machined aluminum wheels. Painted and chrome accents in the back. The most premium interior, including white Nappa leather, genuine maple wood, and upgraded trim materials. And that inline 6 turbo zoom power under the hood. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama. And you see behind me the beautiful, most luxury, best performance CX-90 they make. This is the Turbo S Premium Plus. And we're gonna go inside, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna go all the way around so that you can see all the features on this vehicle and decide if this one is the right one for you. So let's jump in. More car vids. More car vids. Getting started up front, of course, this is the beautiful rhodium white on this Turbo S Premium Plus. This is a 2024 model, of course, and it just came in as they've been having some CX-90 slowdowns in production. We will be seeing 2025s in the next couple of months. They already are in production and shipping now. But fortunately, this vehicle is available with some great APR incentives for the next lucky customer that is going to take this one home. And of course, the Turbo S, as you know, has the painted cladding around the edges and the 21-inch. Well, these are my favorite CX-90 wheels, the 21-inch machined and black painted alloy wheels, which look fantastic and really tie in to give just a little bit of black that matches the grille and some other effects around, but also that chrome machine look that ties into other accents, including this wonderful fender badge, which attracted so much attention that it's now on every 2025, or will have a gloss black or a black chrome appearance. Instead of, they're getting rid of the whole plastic ones that were on the standard turbos. And as you look up front, this vehicle looks very sleek because you can see the designs here in the side and into those air vents there. So a very good, distinct look here. And then, of course, that feeds through. Also, you have the longer vertical slats here on this gloss black grille. And front and rear parking sensors are standard. And again, Mazda puts a lot of thought and effort into their design. So you have just two in the painted surfaces and two kind of hidden in the front for best use of that those proximity detectors. And then, of course, this little chrome strip and the big chrome signature wing with the LED strips coming in really make it pop on this white. And of course, these light up pretty nice. We are getting a little bit late in the evening, so let me dig the keys out here just to show you what those look like. Of course, very nice going up and down the road. You can see the daytime running light portion there. And then, of course, your LED headlights, which are a dual stacked look there, but these are adaptive and projector beams, so you have a tighter, more distant LED for better visibility. And of course, these light up as well, which give it a good look going up and down the road. As we come around on the side, you also see the Kodo design effects of minimal harsh body lines, more smooth, to let that light bend so it appears, and you've got some little bit of body lines over the wheels that allow it to seem like it's in motion without actually moving. That soul of motion or Kodo design. Of course, you also have a LED strip here and a light here for people to see your intentions. Then this is an auto dimming driver's mirror here with blind spot monitor triangle. That's also, as it just power folded on us with the automatic locks there. And blind spot monitor back here, and these sensors to let you know if someone's in your blind spot. Come up around, you do have a silver or chrome window surround, which tie into the roof rails up top, which are nice and sturdy on every one, and then the chrome trim down here at the bottom. And I love the effect down here with the Mazda in that trim piece. Very nice. Of course, this fuel door, which is now locked, as I usually demonstrated unlocked, but when you unlock it, you have that option. You can maybe heard that there, but you have that option of leaving it unlocked. Of course, premium fuel recommended. We'll talk about that more under the hood. Just going to open that so it doesn't lock on us again. And big door here, regular fuel cap or gas nozzle. And as you lock it, it gives you a little bit of time before it will, the doors will lock, but before it locks, so you can go ahead and get your fuel out. And of course, the Turbo S gives you the full tail lights, as you see there. And I love this painted cladding look with the chrome around here. This one also has the Premier Tow, so set up for 5,000 pounds, and we'll go over some of the other features on that on the inside. But it does have a 7-pin connector. Also, those parking sensors back here. And yes, you still have the power lift gate with a little kick there. You just have to make sure you hit it in the right sensor spot, which obviously I'm not. And I think that that's a setting that wasn't turned on because it's not working for me here. So, but you just have to be careful not to kick the hitch. Obviously, that's a little bit of painful there on the shins. Do have the chrome badges as well, e-SkyActiv-G. And of course, the traditional way to open the lift gate right there, or on the key fob. Now this one has the destination set, which has the cargo net, the cargo cover, and the crossbars, as you saw. We'll look at those in just a second. And also has a emergency roadside kit. And here's the insert and ball mount for your hitch. You can see the only way this cargo cover works is with the third row seat folded down. So this is basically the cargo layout for this if you're not using the third row seat. And you can see how the cargo net is set up there. And then when you take that down, you can lift up the third row seat, and we'll try to do that when we do the inside look. But you can also fold down those second row seats to give you more cargo. But these are a black carpet here, which is a little bit more durable or available for sliding, scuffing, that won't show as bad as those second row seats. And also on this Turbo S Premium Plus, you get the 150 plug back here, 150 watt plug, and then you have a traditional DC plug as well. So gives you a little bit for accessories. And then you still have some storage here on the side as, well, this is a first aid kit with that instead of the roadside assistance. And then of course, a little bit hard to see, but you do have a little bit of storage underneath here. Well, got weight on one side with your tire tools, and then your spare tire is underneath all of those things. So this one's got a lot of accessories on it as well. As we go around the side, I know it's getting dark on us, but this rhodium white is special because the paint is almost reflective with the pearl or the metallic in there. It's so fine that it almost looks reflective, as it almost has kind of a sheen to it. Now we need to talk about this powertrain underneath. So I've got it opened up here with the hood props and the engine cover up so that you can see all this goodness under here. This of course is an inline 6 cylinder with turbo on the side there. Because it's inline, it just needs one turbo to feed all of those cylinders. And this of course, airbox, your fuses and battery are underneath these covered areas here. But you see two coolant reservoirs here, one for the engine, one for the battery motor area, so or for the motor there to keep it cool. And of course this goes from engine to motor, no torque converter, then to the 8-speed transmission. And this actually feeds all the way through to here, and the console there is really where your transmission is. The battery is up under here, and that battery of course helps power some accessories and i-stop mode, and then also just that little bit of exchange from standing still or sitting still to acceleration on this, power the wheels going forward. So it's a neat design that we've seen some struggles with this year, but one thing to keep in mind through some updates and technology and software changes, this 2024 that arrived this week probably drives completely different than what the early 2024s drove like. It's ever changing with some of those software updates, and those are still available through recalls and other campaigns on the early 2024s. So they've been making adjustments as they've been going through. Some of you may ask why the Turbo S if it's the same as the standard inline six. Of course, the Turbo S gives you the extra tuning, which is more horsepower and torque. So it's 340 horsepower compared to the 280 and 369 compared to the 332. So this gives you a little bit of extra oomph, and especially if you're going to be towing, as this one has the Premier towing. Both of those vehicles, for the most part, of the standard are rated at 5,000 pounds. This one's rated at 5,000 pounds, but more torque and more horsepower will be a more enjoyable drive. But also just going up and down the road with this extra tuning, you can tell a little bit more power and a little bit more fun. And then that electric motor setup helps it get 25 miles per gallon combined and 28 on the highway. And for this size of a vehicle, that's pretty good, in my opinion, which of course is rear-wheel drive first, and then front-wheel drive as an all-wheel drive add-on. So powered from the rear wheels, which is great for this midsize, not really seen. That's kind of an enthusiast setup. And then you get more traction up front. But also with this inline six, you have better wheel travel. So this vehicle, although it's about the same length as the CX-9, but obviously wider than the CX-9, has a tighter turning circle and makes it what I call a big vehicle that drives small. So a bigger vehicle that feels small when you're driving it because of that tighter steering circle. And also, of course, the power was adequate on the CX-9. It's really amazing on this Turbo S, which is why the performance, this is the best performance on the CX-90, and the luxury of all these features, but we'll hop inside and go over a few more. Before we check out the inside, I did want to mention, I neglected the 360 view monitor, which is on several trims, but again, more luxury. This one also has a windshield wiper de-icer, so if you're in those type of cold climates, will keep your wipers clear in the snow. And then of course your i-Activsense. This one has the most updated safety features. So not only do you have the updated smart brake support with extra pedestrian detection and high beam assist, lane departure alert, and lane keep assist, all that stuff, but you also have some of your rear smart brake support and other features there from all of these things, including your traffic jam assist, and very, very nice, safe, convenient, and of course rated 5 stars overall now that it's been tested. As we go inside here, as you may have be familiar with, just touch this to unlock it, touch that little groove there to lock it, and we are already unlocked, of course. And here is the top level luxury. So this material is unique to this White Premium interior, and of course you have two options: the tan, the quilted tan, or the White Nappa leather. And the tan, of course, has the suede inserts. This one is a little bit more rough feeling, but I think would hold up well over time. And it's of course, this pattern is very unique and very premium. And then you have genuine maple wood accents with these chrome accents, and just really these mixed colors really look beautiful to me. And of course, all your same features here as far as your power folding mirrors, as we saw earlier. And of course, that tilts down in reverse. You can change sides on that or turn it off depending on what you choose. And as we slide in here, a very, very comfortable Nappa leather seat. You can just feel that, how smooth it is. Also perforated, so it's heated and ventilated. And even the stitching here, or excuse me, the center insert is kind of mirroring the same. You can feel that or hear that. It's different. It's kind of mirroring the same texture that's on the other trim pieces. So different than every other smooth vinyl piece on the other seats. And this is what they call hanging stitch design, which was used through generations of binding of books in Japan. So they're adding a little bit of that heritage into the vehicle here, as Mazda has often done with the maple wood and all those other features. I love this steering wheel. The other tan interior, and on the only Premium Plus interior on the CX-90, is the same steering wheel, but it's two-toned. I really love this one because it gives the extra leather designs here, but also that white stitching is what really impresses me, and it just feels a little bit meatier, a little bit thicker than the other steering wheel. And of course, this design is very upscale as well, and instead of, you know, more of a rounded look, it's that harsh circle there. And then your phone controls, sound controls, and your Mazda radar cruise control, including your traffic jam assist. Also, as we mentioned before, you do have the lighted, and I believe this is made by Kurt, but this is your, if you need trailer brakes, this is your trailer brake controller. I know a lot of you see that and not sure what it is, but that's how you can adjust the gain when you set that up, and the instructions, of course, are in the with the owner's manual packet. Memory seats here, your power lift gate, then of course other settings here such as your iStop, traction control off, etc., and everything else. Commander control here, your little joystick to change, 360 camera, downhill assist, MI drive, which does have towing, sport, off-road, and normal. And let's just crank it up since we're getting darker here on the inside. Turn all those lights on as well. This is the i-Activsense controls here. Let's just turn that off. And the i-Activ screen, so you can see the lanes and also the tachometer, your temperature and fuel gauges there, and you can change that. But this one I like because it actually shows the tiles coming as you have a front cross and rear cross, and all those other things are pretty neat. And also the large 12.3 inch screen, which is available for touchscreen with a smartphone, and of course all your HVAC controls here, and heated seats, ventilated seats right there. So all those features are right underneath, and your wireless charging is right there. Push button start. Of course, you have paddle shifters that are very convenient and fun, and USB-Cs right here. As I mentioned, we're kind of on top of the transmission, so this is a shallow console, but wide, where both passenger and driver can have their arm rested, and you can still get in there if you need to. And of course, this has a lot of upgraded airbags in the knees, the front, and the bolsters, and then of course the curtain. So a lot of extra safety. Still have the wonderful taco holder, as today's Wednesday, so we don't have any of that today. And hello there, frameless auto dimming rearview mirror with HomeLink. And you can see the LED lights here, and as they go all the way around. And I think that covers everything up front. Of course, you still have automatic wipers, automatic headlamps, and automatic high beams, as you see set up there in the dash. Digital speedometer here, but also a digital speedometer in the active driving display, which is color. So as you pick up traffic signs from the onboard Mazda navigation, it shows up in your active driving display as well, so you can control all of those or see all of those signs in color. And I think that's everything. Let's set up the back seat and go check it out. You can see the extra LEDs that we have on the door trim, which is very nice as it's getting darker on us. And I think I had this door open too long. But the illuminated door sills, which are a standalone option, very nice feature as well. And of course, I did that real quick, but you can see how wide this door is for all your passengers and car seats or any cargo that you may be loading. You got plenty of room for that. And it's really amazing because you can almost just step right in here really comfortably, get the seat positioned just right, and be exactly how you want to sit and how you want to be comfortable. Have plenty of room up there, plenty of room back here, and you can also adjust these seats up and back on the lower bar there if you have people in the third row that need more leg room. Of course, this is a 6-passenger only, and the center console here, which is standard on the Premium Plus, and it's a great feature. Your cup holders are right here. Of course, I know you CX-50 folks, this one will probably handle a Stanley Cup, but don't know about 2 of them side by side. Check out the CX-50 Facebook groups if you're asking why I'm mentioning that. But this is actually a deeper console here, so you can store a lot of good stuff. And your USB-Cs are right here. Also have heated and ventilated seats on these 2 seats in the middle row. Control your air conditioner, have your vents here. Didn't mention it earlier, but of course a panoramic roof. So big shade that opens up, and you can see handles and hooks for your all your needs here for anything you want to hang, but specifically dry cleaning or what have you. Also lower anchors and tethers for children here, and you also see them in the back on that one position, and you have tethers in both, I believe, but just the lower anchors on the one. So set up, let's check out that 3rd row seat. As I mentioned, I had to take down that cargo cover. So how you get back here, you can just do this and then slide it out of the way. And you can see not much leg room with those seats all the way back, but definitely for children or vertically challenged people could fit back there. And I can too with my legs sideways. You also have USB-C ports and extra tie-down straps, which that's where your cargo cover was. You have your air vents back here for your 3rd row passengers, and the same design, just not perforated on these 3rd row seats. So the same material is just not perforated. And of course your 2 passengers there have good ample shoulder room as far as width, and of course a 3-point harness and a seat belt. Very nice. And that's where it kind of locks in by default. You could still fit and have good 3rd row leg access or foot access. And I think that completes our conversation on the interior. This vehicle, which you may not be able to read it, maybe so if we can focus. No, I don't guess we can. But it's maybe it's $59,900 with all these accessories. And of course these crossbars, they've started kind of putting those pieces underneath to limit the wind noise. So if you're using the crossbars more regularly, that's something you may enjoy. And let's take one more walk around here on the CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus, the best performance and the most luxury in any CX-90. And you can see even in this low exposure or darkening exterior here, we see the rhodium white is glowing. This will not fit in the back, the cargo cover, so I had to put that back in without the seats down. Shame of that, kind of a flawed design, but works well for the CX-70. If you have any questions, you can text me at 334-718-0504 or comment down below. Left the interior lights on. The beautiful 2024 Turbo S Premium Plus in rhodium white. And I would appreciate a subscribe for more updates and more Mazda info. And I can't wait to see you in your very own beautiful Mazda.